Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, fellow students, or protocols observed. My name is Snethemba Harmans, and I recently completed learnership at Tandega Vocational Education Trust, an authorized training college in Cape Town, specializing in the provision of training to the clothing and textile industries. I'm very honored to be here to share my story with you. Before I started the college, my life was not easy. I grew up in Eastern Cape with my mom, and I lived with our family. My mom passed away when I was 12 years old, and losing her was like losing part of myself, mainly because she played both role of father and mother in my life. Because I didn't want to burden my family with my expenses, so at the age of 13, I started my own business, selling sweets and chips to the community. And I also started collecting 5 cents from friends and family, also picking up 5 cents coins from the street. And then when I had enough, I would ask my aunt to take them to the bank, and I would use that money to buy the things that I needed. I passed my grade 12 in 2014, and I moved in Cape Town in 2015. I worked at my uncle's construction company. It was a good job, but not my passion. I met a guy in Fulani who had a shack full of unfinished garments, and he explained to me that he was a designer. I was shocked. As I couldn't picture a designer in Fulani in a shack, he then told me that he needs someone to assist him to finish the garments. I knew nothing about sewing or making garments, but I took the chance because I wanted to get out of construction. I started ironing and unpicking all while learning from him, and I also started to do some small alterations on my own. So while I was working with him, I bought my own domestic sewing machine, and I made my first shirt on my own. When I worked out, people would ask me, "Where you buy this shirt?" I feel so proud, and I realized that this was something that I was good at. So I started drawing and making my own designs, and I received good feedback. I then decided to start my own brand. In 2016, I started studying tourism, but I knew this was not the right fit for me, and I dropped out. I decided to start a business from home to establish my design brand, although my family did not understand how I was going to make this happen. I was determined to make this happen, and I started designing garments for my first collection. A friend of mine told me about the opportunity for unemployed learners to register for a sewing learnership at Tandega Vocational Education Trust. I was so excited. Not only I would be able to learn more about clothing manufacturing, but I would also learn the practical skills required to become a sewing machine operator. On top of it, I would be placed for 3 months in an actually factory to gain real workplace experience. Wow. This was a fantastic opportunity, but would I be able to afford it? And how I will survive with the money I got from selling my garments? I was then told that not only the program founded by FP&M Seta, but as an unemployed learner, I would also be paid a learnership allowance for the duration of the learnership. So I grabbed the opportunity and entered the learnership, which would enable me to achieve a formal qualification. I also knew that this would be the best step to help me to achieve my dream of becoming a designer. Okay, sorry. I started the learnership in September 2016. The first 6 months, we received training at the college, which was very exciting. I learned something new every day, and I made a lot of friends. Sometimes the theory, which covers topics such as health and safety, fabric types, productivity, maths and English, was difficult. But our facilitators were always willing to explain anything we did not understand. The practical training was my favorite part of the program because it taught me the technical skills that I required to really improve my garment making skills. I was taught to carry out a range of operations using different types of industrial sewing machines and to make up all kinds of garments using various fabric types. It was amazing to see a piece of fabric turning into a full garment. While at the college, I continued to work on my own designs in the evening and over the weekends. I had my first fashion show in October 2016. The college bought 30 tickets and gave it to my classmates so that they could attend, and also they helped me on the day. It was at that point I knew that I found a place that would support me to achieve my dream, as they believe in me and my fellow learners. Also, sometime the college offered a domestic sewing skills program to unemployed women from the region. They were taught the basic of the garment making, and as a part of their course had to produce a garment on their own. Because of my experience in design, I was given the opportunity to help the 12 learners to make patterns, cut components, and sew beautiful gowns for an end-year fashion show. I was surprised at first that they would give me such a responsibility. But the college management saw something in me, the potential to lead and to work with people. I was very proud to be given this opportunity to share some of my knowledge and skills. I received a brand new domestic sewing machine as a thank you, and this really made me feel special and excited about the future. When it was time for us to be placed in workplace to gain relevant work experience, I was selected for placement at TFG Design Center. I was excited to be given this opportunity. I knew that at TFG I would learn about number of operations, various fabrics, and lots of different garments. After completing my learnership in November 2017, I was offered employment at TFG. I now work in the design center of TFG based at their head office in Cape Town. I get to work on some of leading fashion items which produce for their stores. Some of the brands I get to work with includes Redbird, Fortune, Macam, Soda Block, The Fix, and Exit. Today, I'm proud to have graduated with national recognized full qualification at NUF Level 2, but I'm also proud for sticking out when times were difficult. I realized that throughout my journey, I received many opportunities, some of which I have missed if I didn't decide to make the most out of it. I am very grateful for each opportunity that crossed my path and for everyone who saw my potential and believed in me. My advice to you: find the opportunity, do the research, ask the question, find a mentor that will lead you to the right direction. Do the work, learn hard, practice often, work diligently, and go extra mile. Then people will notice you and opportunities will come knocking at your door. Find your passion and your talents. If you do what you're passionate about and what you're good at, learning will never be a chore, and working will never be a burden. Thank you.